Good night, everyone. This is Kirin coming to you once again with wise words. I thank you for joining me tonight. And the aim of my channel is to inspire, to uplift, to motivate, to propel, to spark, to provoke, and to trigger something in you. Alright, so tonight the topic that I'll be doing is how goals and visions can help you achieve the life you want. Okay. So, firstly, let us look at vision. So, vision can be defined. What is vision? Most of all, so vision can be defined as the act or power of imagination, and our second definition is mode of seeing or conceiving. Right. So let me break this down for you, because you might not understand what it is really saying. So what this is basically saying is, for example, you want to become a pilot. So you begin to see yourself having that pilot uniform and actually flying that airplane in your mind every day. So you actually visualize yourself doing it. You have a vivid imagination of what you want to be. You have it in your mind. It's like you're seeing it in your mind every day, right? So you have that vision, or you have that image or a picture. By having that vision or image or a picture in your mind, it will help you to turn that dream into reality, as it knows give you direction and it gives you a glimpse of your future, right? In Habakkuk 2 verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, make it plain upon tables, so that the one who reads it will run." Right? So in order for our lives to be how we want it to be, we have to have a clear vision of where we want to go or what we want to do, right, with our life. But you might ask the question, why is it necessary to take step in order, or how will you reach that vision? Well, in order to reach that vision, you have to have goals, right? Because vision is not an overnight thing. It's not the same time you plant a seed, it go and flourish and turn into a big tree tomorrow morning and then you start eating fruits. No. So vision, it won't come overnight, but you have to take steps in order to reach that vision. And these steps are called goals, right? So what are goals basically? So goals basically can be defined in simple terms as the roadmap you'll use to reach this vision. And these are daily steps that you take to get there. So basically, goals get you from where you are to where you want to be. But how do you achieve these goals, right? One of the first application that you can use to achieve this goal is prayer. And a scripture that I'll bring to you is Psalms 37, verse 5 to 7. It says, "Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." So whatever you're doing, don't do it and do not take it to the Lord. Remember, he's our Father. He's the one that created us, right? And he's the one that he has our best interest at heart. We might want to become something, but that's not the plan that he had for us. So you take it to him. Father, is this the plan that you have for me? Right? And how do I take steps? After he give you a piece, you can say, okay, then. So after, how can you inquire of him? Oh, Father, how can I take steps, right, to achieve this desire that's on my mind, right? So another Bible verse I'll leave, which is Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lead not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path." Right? So our Father, he will lead us on the plain path to get there. And what you do, after all that, you do your research, right? So, for example, as I mentioned before, if you want to become a pilot, you do research by asking these questions. Where are the aviation schools located? How much will it cost? How long will it take? What are the requirements to become a pilot? So you're going to record all of this information, right? So these information now will help you how to structure your goals. By answering by each question now you do the research, right? And then you write down all of these steps that it will take now to achieve all of this that you have researched. So the goals now are what will lead you, right, to that path, right? To that vision that you envision of yourself flying that aeroplane, right? And you read these goals every day. After setting all of these goals, you ensure that you read them every day. So by reading them every day, it will help you to keep your vision alive, right? And help it to become attainable. And also for these goals, when you're setting your goals, you have a time frame for each goal. Because if you don't have a time frame, it'll be just like you don't really, you just you're shooting after anything, or you're not grasping after anything. You just let it out like that. So if I do it, I do it. If I don't do it, well, and this will lead to procrastination, right? So example of goals you can now set are: one, after finding the information, you can start setting your goals by: number one, start saving towards that tuition fee. So after finding out the cost of how much it will take to go to aviation school, what you can do now is to try to find to save towards that tuition fee, right? So you now have a different vision of yourself, because you know you want better for yourself, and you know, boy, it can cost money, right? But you don't look at the big mountain, right? How you can start to chip away at that mountains every day. Don't look at the mountain, because if you stand up and look at that mountain and say, boy, so much money, you're not, it go and discourage you. So instead of looking, right, so small steps lead to bigger steps. So you just chip off piece of the mountain every day. Every day you chip off piece of the, you get chip off piece of the mountain. You take, you strip off piece of the mountain every day. So you can do this by start saving towards, that tuition fee. Yeah, you don't have the big amount, but you start to save, put a little every day, a little away, right? And you don't spend on unnecessary stuff. You stop spending on things that is not necessary, that is not going to get you towards your goal, right? I have to practice self-discipline and know what you want. I know, say, yes, I want to achieve this, so let me not spend on that thing that's not beneficial, right? You know, you have 10 pair of shoes, and you go buy one next one, because that money could go towards saving towards your vision. Also, you take extra classes, taking these extra classes, because upon researching and finding out the requirements, if you do not have all the requirements that is required to get you enrolled into that aviation school, what you do now is to start finding out where you can go to take extra classes, whether online or if there's anywhere you can go to take these extra classes. So do your due diligence, because remember, it's your goal, your vision, and you want to achieve this in life. So you have to put in the work, right? You have to put in hard work. It really pays off in the end, right? It's not going to be easy, but guess what? It's possible, right? And when you, God help you, and you finally get enrolled, you do not waste time. You still put in the work, right? So you be disciplined with your time now. You make a decision not to go out with friends. Friends call you and say, yo, come and let we party, man, right? You have to now live a disciplined life. Make a decision not to go out with friends, partying and drinking, where you know you have exam tomorrow, when you should be at home studying for that exam. You out, you party, you drink, you do whatever as you used to do, or you waste your time. These will be hindrances to you achieving your goal, right? So you set a time frame where you say, okay, then I will study at least 4 hours per day, 2 hours per day, 3 hours per day, whatever works for you, right? And you also, in setting your goal, one of your goals can be to make a decision to get proper rest. So you have a set time that you go to your bed, so you can get enough rest, right? So your brain can be rested and able to focus, right, the next day in your classes, right? So you don't up playing video games until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then when you're in class now you want to sleep, right? And then one of the other goals you can set is to eat more healthier, right? You don't feed your body on junk food, right? You ensure now you change your diet, and you become more mindful of what you're eating, because remember you have a goal, and it takes hard work, it takes focus, it takes determination, right, to ensure that you reach towards that vision that you have in life for yourself. So you ensure say all of these goals you set them, and you apply them to your life every day. So these examples of goals, these are just some of the examples. I'm just giving you some examples, because what worked for me won't probably work for you, and everybody is different, right? Depending on their situation. So these are just examples just to show you how you can set your different and adjust your life. You have this vision now, so you have to think different and do things different, so you can accommodate all of these steps, all of these goals that you will take to reach your heights that you want to reach or to attain and get that pilot license, right? And also, surrounding yourself with persons who are like-minded is very, very important, because guess what, this will help you now to propel you to achieve these goals, and this is a plus. So have them hold you accountable when you start to get distracted or you start to procrastinate, because it's just part of human nature. Yes, you have some persons who are so disciplined, but then you have some persons who are easy to get distracted by things that the enemy is going to come and try to take you, because he come to kill, to steal, and to destroy, right? So you're going to come and put a lot of distraction in your way, but guess what, be determined to achieve your vision, to achieve your goals in life, right? And have a family member or friends who can hold you accountable. If they see you wasting time, say, John, go study your book. You remember, say, you want to become pilot, and it take a lot of dedication, and it take a lot of hard work. Go study, go do, enjoy, go do your assignment, do your homework, right? So when you have that around, you hear that somebody to push you, it will even help you to achieve your goals and your vision. Also, have a why. Ask yourself every day, why do I want to be a pilot, right? And you have that answer written down. And for some, it may be because you just have this thing where you just love to see pilots, or so some persons it just take them out of their situation. And for some, because everyone is different, their why is different. So have your why you want to become a pilot. Have that why written down and read that why every day. So every time you don't feel like to be disciplined anymore in your savings, and you want to go out and you want to buy this and you want to go spend on that, or your friends call you and say, come, we are going here, we are going there, all right, and come, let us go shopping, come, let us do, you have to work hard, you have to practice discipline, you have to save, because you have your why. You want to achieve your vision. You have your why, because it helps you to take you out of your situation, out of poverty, out of elevate your life, out of what you are into, help your family. You have your why. Everyone's why is different, as I said before. um I really hope this blesses you. And I also have my wise word to leave with you today, which is taken from Philippians 4, verse 13. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Philippians 4, verse 13. You can do, yes, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Remember that. Be blessed.